सारे डिग्नेटरीज के नाम उनके सामने ही हैं।
Never think hard about the past. It brings tears. Don't think more about future. It brings fear. Live this moment called the present. It brings cheers. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday we had talked about the new scheme CRED, continued with forensic audit, Indian economy and debate. Also gained knowledge about taxation. Moving forward with today's learning, I, Gauri Malani,
And I, Srinivas Kulkarni,
stand before you to welcome you all to this prestigious event that revolves around the fascinating world of artificial intelligence.
AI, as it is commonly known, has become an integral part of our lives, influencing various fields and industries. We are gathered here to explore the innovative ideas and remarkable research that our students have put forth in the realm of AI. Before we proceed further, I would like to request Ms. Kiran Paraswani to kindly escort our esteemed session chairman, CA Akhil Pachori sir, to the stage. Sir, your presence will set the tone for this session and inspire our participants. Welcome, sir. Moving on, I would like to kindly welcome our distinguished panel of judges. Today we have jury CA Vijay Rathi sir, who was the past chairman, CA Kedar Gokte sir, who is a wonderful inspiration, and CA Akash Patni sir, who is very knowledgeable throughout the topic.
I would request Parth Baldava, the subcommittee member, to felicitate CA Vijay Rathi sir.
Now I request Kiran Paraswani to please welcome our sir, RCA CA Akhil Pachori sir.
Now, I would like to request Shruti Zadav, the subcommittee member, to felicitate CA Kedar Gokte sir.
Now I request Shardul Khekare, the volunteer, to felicitate CA Akash Patni sir.
Sir, your expertise and guidance will play a vital role in evaluating the papers presented by our talented students.
Now I'll be very happy to call upon stage our today's enthusiastic paper presenters, Amaline Joseph, Shama Kundar and Manali Kasliwal. Please give them a big round of applause. Now I request Ms. Tejaswini Chitte to give a floral welcome to the presenters. I would like to invite Ms. Kiran Paraswani to introduce our esteemed session chairman, whose accomplishments in the field of AI are exemplary.
A warm welcome and a fresh morning to everyone gathered here. I am really delightful and grateful to introduce to you today CA Akhil Pachori sir, a tech-savvy professional from Jaipur, Rajasthan, who has etched his name in the world of finance and technology. He is a chartered accountant and partner at Gopal Sharma and Company, presently leading the risk advisory and audit department. His US-based certifications such as Certified Ethical Hacker, Certified Information Auditor, and Certified Fraud Examiner have set him apart in the field of finance and technology. Since 2014, Sir has been professionally engaged as a system auditor specialization in IT systems and vulnerability assessment and penetration testing VAPT. Beyond his professional sphere, Sir is knowledge sharer, regularly illuminating various forums with insights on cybersecurity, system audit, artificial intelligence, forensic accounting, fraud detection, office optimization, and security with various forums including DARP, ICAI, CIRC of ICAI, various ICAI branches, ICSI, ICMAI, and various professional bodies. Apart from this, Sir regularly contributes to many news articles and is quite active on Twitter with over 30,000 followers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kiran. Next, we have a series of paper presenters by our brilliant students who have worked tirelessly to bring forth their groundbreaking research in various aspects of artificial intelligence. Today, we have the topics explaining about ChatGPT, dark side of digital currency, and ONDC. I would request CA Akhil Pachori sir to draw the lots. First, we have Manali Kasliwal. Second, Shama Kundar. Third, Amalin Joseph.
Thank you, sir. Talking about the session rules, as the presentation begins, the first warning bell will ring on the completion of 12 minutes and final bell will ring at 15 minutes. So now I request Manali Kasliwal to present his paper.
Hello everyone, I'm audible. Predicting the future isn't magic, it's artificial intelligence. Always know that AI is a tool and not a threat. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, in his speech while addressing the US Congress, said that there have been momentous developments in another AI, which is America and India. At the same time, there have been many advances in AI, which is artificial intelligence. Good morning, honorable judges, respected members, and my dear friends. I'm Manali Kasliwal, and I'm here standing before you to present my paper on topic ONDC. ONDC is Open Network for Digital Commerce. It is a Section 8 company. It is a Section 8 company, a non-profit initiative by the DPIIT, the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Its objectives by offering an open source inclusive ecosystem for all the small and medium retailers over our country. It increases e-commerce penetration in the country and thus where everyone can come and perform and keep their businesses labeled. It enables population style inclusion of all types and sizes of the seller. Just like the UPI is for the digital payment domain and the HTTP is for the data communication on the World Wide Web, ONDC seeks to perform something similar for e-commerce in India. ONDC initiative aims to promote open network for all aspects of exchange of goods and services over electronic network. ONDC envisions going beyond the model where the transaction between the seller and the buyer is dependent on one single platform. Its mission is to dramatically increase the e-commerce in the country and by enabling inclusion of all types and sizes of the sellers. Next, we'll see what are the objectives of ONDC. The foremost objective of ONDC is to democratize and decentralize e-commerce in our country. It includes and gives access to all types of sellers, especially the SMEs. SMEs are the small and medium enterprises. It also includes the local businesses. It gives variety of alternatives and choices for the consumers to make a better choice and take those goods which are valuable for them. And thus, it also makes goods and services cheaper. Next, we'll see what ONDC is and what ONDC is not. ONDC is an open network. It is not an application or neither a platform. It eliminates the need for a central intermediary, which means the seller and the buyer do not have to be on the same place to conduct their business. Here, it expands the e-commerce expansion over the country and thus it gives a broad-based platform for the people and the buyers to innovate their businesses. Next, we'll see how ONDC unlocks value for the e-com platforms. It gives a transparent rule, which is clear and understandable rules, which increases the compliance. It does not require substantial investments, which means there is a lightweight investments. The setup cost is low, so while acquiring the business, we do not have to invest more and the cost of investing in a business is low. Thus, it increases the marketability of the business for the e-com businesses. Next, we'll see that ONDC is not dependent on a single platform. It is not a platform-centric model, whereas it is a network-centric model. By platform-centric model, I mean where the buyer and the seller, the particular and the buyer and the seller need to be on the same platform to conduct their businesses. Whereas ONDC is not dependent on one single platform, unlike the other monopolies like Amazon and Flipkart. ONDC follows an open network for digital commerce, which means several buyers and several sellers can come on the same platform to conduct their businesses. All the logistics, all the delivery platforms, all the sellers and the buyers from different sites can register themselves and conduct their businesses on this open network, ONDC. During the pilot phase, ONDC was launched into 5 new cities, which is Delhi, Bangalore, Bhopal, Shillong, and Coimbatore. Today, ONDC is live in more than 270 plus cities and with across 37,000 plus sellers registered themselves on the ONDC network. ONDC offers many categories and some of the domains which are live on the internet are food and beverages, beauty and care, grocery, fashion and footwear, home and kitchen, and electronics. Next, we'll see how ONDC helps a business to grow. On ONDC, many alternative options and choices are available, which makes it simplified for the businesses to choose their domain. Through expanded access all over India, it helps the businesses to meet the demands of the buyers and grow. The cost of order and the cost of acquisition are lower. It broadcasts fair request, near and valuable for the consumers, which means the buyers on the ONDC platform can search for those sellers who are near to them, or they can search for those sellers which are independent, and thus they can choose those sellers which are near to them and which provides value for the products. ONDC gives a transparent feedback and provides the businesses to grow. Various barriers are solved through ONDC. Some onboarding for the sellers got simplified through this network. The products and the orders are managed easily. It is an easy to use platform for the consumers. It offers various payment options to the customers and thus ensures a seamless supply chain. And for the sellers on the ONDC, building, managing and upgrading their stores gets regularly and gets easier. There are various roles on ONDC network. The buyer, the seller, the gateways, the technology service providers and even the logistics. First we'll see what is the role of buyer network participant. It connects the buyers to the ONDC network via a buyer application app, where all the buyers get connected on this app. All the buyer facing problems are solved by this buyer network participant. It is the foremost responsibility of the buyer network participant to solve all the problems faced by the buyers. And thus it helps buyer to have a seamless and a smooth shopping experience. Next, we have some of the buyer applications listed on the ONDC network are Paytm, Magic Pin, Craftsville, My Store, Pin Code. Through these buyer application app, we can go and use the ONDC platform. Next, we have the seller network participant. Connecting the sellers to the ONDC network through a seller application is the foremost responsibility of the seller network participant. Here, the sellers get to digitalize their catalog and thus also disperse payments. It ensures quality fulfillment. Some of the top 10 ONDC seller applications for 2023 are My Store, Seller App, Growth Falcons, eVittle, ITC Store, Digital. Gateway also is an essential component in an open network ecosystem. It ensures that all the sellers on the ONDC network are being discovered. It multitasks by providing search requests from the buyer application to the seller application and from the seller application to the buyer application. This ensures manual searches by the customer ends as well. Next is this technology service provider. Technology is being crucial these days. It is crucial in offering a variety of software applications. Here, it empowers the participants or the sellers who do not have in-house capabilities or in-house technologies to perform and go live on the network. It drives for achieving the ONDC goals. Registration process for each platform might differ. It might differ a little, but the basic documents and the processes remains the same. For registering on ONDC, we need the business name, the contact details, the GSTN number, the PAN number of the business, the bank details, ID proofs, address proofs for KYC verification, and the payment terms. Before starting this example, I like to say that the secret to success is to know something nobody else knows. So by this example, we'll get to know ONDC in a very better manner, and I assure you that ONDC will be a huge success if it is implemented correctly. As we all are CA students, we all have went through a phase where we have been having sleepless nights, where we used to be up late for our studies. While studying up late, we also used to get hungry sometimes. And then we used to order something from either Zomato or Swiggy. While ordering, we used to look for discounts. And by discounts, I mean the price we want from the Zomato or Swiggy should be less. We always compare Zomato and Swiggy. Now there is one more network, which is ONDC, through which we can get the prices or the products or the services at a relatively cheaper rate. In my next example, I want everyone to focus on the screen. The first image is where I am ordering through ONDC. The second image is where I am ordering through Zomato. And the third image is where I am ordering through Swiggy. Here I am ordering the same product from the same restaurant, but just different platforms. And we can clearly see that the first image, which is on ONDC network, there we get the product for a lesser value. This is a price comparison survey where we can clearly see that ONDC gives a relatively lower price as compared to the other platform-centric models such as Zomato and Swiggy. There are various advantages. There is a easy digitalization of business on ONDC network. When there's a demand for a product and the service that is being supplied is not there and the company is not available, then the untapped markets can be explored by the sellers, and thus it is a great opportunity and a great time to innovate the businesses. The potential benefits of AI are huge, and so are the dangers. Next, we'll see what are the challenges ahead in front of ONDC. There is complexity. There are increases in disputes as the monopolies like Amazon and Flipkart might get into some disputes when this ONDC is getting live. There is a lack of robust grievance addressal mechanism. By this I mean that there are chances where the request or the problems which are faced by the buyers do not get addressed easily, and this needs to be improved. It is not an easy task to go live this big, this huge on a worldwide network. In the end, I like to share some views which comes in the seller's minds, which are the delivery criteria, the invoices and the commission. Let me tell you that ONDC only charge 2 to 4% to the sellers, whereas on the other platforms like Amazon and Flipkart, they charge almost 12 to 20% to their sellers. And to the buyer's view, we always look for different categories on the same network. How great it would be that on a single platform you'll get to know many objectives or many categories and many domains through which you can have a seamless shopping experience. The incentives are huge and all the queries will get solved. The person information also does not get displayed. In the end, I'd like to conclude that the primary focus of ONDC is to eliminate the dominance of the big players, provide an equal opportunity and growth, and it will connect the sellers, buyers, and the delivery platforms from different partners to each other, and thus increase the option to select from everyone. Any questions? You can feel free to ask me any questions about this. No? With this, I like to conclude my session. Thank you, audience, for your yes, sure. Yeah. Sorry? Because they don't charge. Okay. So they don't charge the sellers or those who are registered on the platform with high commission rates. Like for example, if I am registered on Zomato or Swiggy, then the charges of the sellers and those registered on them, they charge almost 12 to 20% commission, which increases the prices of the product. No, it is a non-profit organization. Yes. Section 8 company. With this, I like to conclude my session. Thank you, audience, for your attention. 1 second. कहते हैं दोस्त और मौके बार बार नहीं मिलते. So I like to thank WICASA for giving me this opportunity. I am delighted to be a part of this conference. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Manali. Now I request Shama Kundar to present her paper.
फोटो निकाल
I request everyone to please maintain the silence.
it's done.
Ready?
Just one second. The internet will come down.
उसको रिफ्रेश कर दो मेरा भी सेम कैमरा वो प्रॉब्लम ही देता है
वो
दो मीटिंग स्क्रीन बंद हो जाता था खाली था
Everyone, please maintain the silence.
वो मैंने उछला
उसको पूरा लोड होने दो नहीं तो इमेजेस ब्लर आ जाएंगे एक बार डाले लेना एक बार चेक कर लो सारे इमेजेस ब्लर आ हेलो अल्ट कंट्रोल
ओके
Start.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, Shama Kundar, presenting on the topic Dark Sides of Digital Currency. So, imagine a world where transactions are seamless, secure and accessible at a click of button. A world where digital or traditional financial systems are disrupted and the new era of digital financial system emerges. This is an exciting domain where we find ourselves in today, where the digital currencies has indeed changed the imagination and attention of people across the globe. So, but as we dig into the world of digital currency, it is essential to acknowledge the potential dark side or the flip side in this technological revolution. Behind the allure of quick fortunes and seamless transactions lies a dark side where risk and challenges hide, awaiting to be unveiled. So, in my presentation, in the next 10 minutes, I'll take you on a journey to explore the world of digital currencies, where I'll be shedding light on various aspects such as overview of digital currencies. It's not working. Okay, welcome back. Let me start from the beginning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, Shama Kundar, presenting on the topic Dark Sides of Digital Currencies. Imagine a world where transactions are seamless, secure and accessible at a click of button. A world where the traditional financial system are disrupted and the new era of traditional financial currency emerges. This is an exciting domain where we find ourselves in today, where the world of digital currency has changed the imagination and attention of people across the globe. But as we dig into the world of digital currency, it is essential to understand the potential downside or a flip side to this technological revolution. Behind the allure of quick fortunes and seamless transactions lies a dark side where risk and challenges hide awaiting to be unveiled. So in the next 10 minutes, I'll take you on a journey to explore the world of digital currencies, where I'll be shedding light on various aspects such as overview of digital currency, different types of digital currency, advantages of digital currencies, and mainly the hidden dangers of digital currency. So, speaking about the overview of digital currency, what is digital currency? Digital currency is basically any currencies that are held either in virtual or electronic form in a computer device. Digital currencies, it is a type of currency which will never take a physical form, unlike your traditional banknotes or currency coins. Instead, digital currencies are stored uniquely in digital codes or units and are represented in the computer networks. So, what differentiates digital currencies from the currency that is electronically held in your bank accounts? So, the simple difference is that the digital currency can never take a physical form. Say, you can go to an ATM right now and convert the currencies that are held in your bank accounts into physical cash. But that is not the case in digital currency. Digital currency can never leave a computer network, and it is exchanged exclusively via computer systems. Speaking about the types of digital currency encompasses various types. Each type has its own characteristics and features. Digital currencies such as cryptocurrencies or stable coins or central bank digital currencies have gained significant popularity in the recent years. And these various types of digital currencies provide you with secure, seamless, transparent and global accessibility to the entire financial ecosystem. These digital currency also ensure that there is a stability in this financial landscape. Moving on to the later on part, that is benefits of digital currencies. Digital currencies provide you with your various advantages and the key advantages, and it also has the potential to transform the entire financial system. Speaking about the benefits of digital currency, the first one being faster and more efficient transactions. Digital currency enable a real-time transfer of funds through regardless of the geographical boundaries. It enables direct connecting without any intermediary transfer of funds. Thus, this ensures faster and more efficient transactions. Also, reduce transaction cost, because when the transaction happens in the digital currency, it is without the need or without any intermediary or middleman, which indeed reduce the entire transaction cost as compared to that of traditional banking system. Moreover, digital currency also bridges the gap by enabling individuals to participate directly in the global economy as a whole, where it increases the financial inclusion in the entire ecosystem. Thus, these are the various advantages of digital currency. Now, you all might have a question after looking into these key advantages of digital currencies. Is digital currency better than traditional currency? Or how digital currency is different from traditional currency? Well, the answer to this question is digital currency offers greater convenience, security and global accessibility compared to that of traditional currency, thus revolutionizing the entire way how we transact and interact in the modern economy. These are the various key advantages of digital currencies. Now let us move into the darker aspects where the challenges or risk hide awaiting to be unveiled. I would like to now discuss the major part of this presentation, dark sides of digital currencies. Speaking about the first and major threat in digital currencies, it includes money laundering and illicit transactions. Digital currencies have been associated with money laundering and various illegal activities because of their perceived anonymity and decentralized nature. Criminals make an online account in these digital currency exchanges, where the money or the black money are instead transferred to these digital currencies. Monies are being transferred from one cryptocurrency to another, and digital criminals make use of the anonymous service of this digital cryptocurrency markets in order to hide the source of fund.
Once the dirty cryptocurrency is in place, criminals take back their fund or convert back their cryptocurrencies into traditional cashes using different businesses or offshore banks. Thus, the lack of centralized authority overseeing the digital currencies provide an opportunity for the organization to engage in illegal activities. Also, moving on to the next major threat, it includes dark web and cryptocurrency marketplaces. Dark web is a part of internet which is generally not accessible through the traditional search engines. Dark web has indeed been a haven for various illegal activities like where digital currencies are used as a medium of exchange in transacting various illegal products such as narcotic drugs or illegal weapons and many other illicit transactions. Cryptocurrency marketplace enables users to buy and sell these illegal products. As per the recent report of Narcotics Control Bureau (NCB), it has reported more than 35 cases where cryptocurrencies are used as a medium of exchange in drug trafficking in the past 2 years. Thus, this is one of the major security concern existing in the digital currency market. Moving on to the next threat, we have data hijacking and blackmailing. Data hijacking refers to a process where hackers use unethical ways in order to hack your system and collect or take a control over the computer system and your valuable data. Where digital currencies are used as, it is used as an attractive payment method in order to transact or interact in these data hijacking and blackmailing. So what generally happens here is a criminal, say he has an access to your computer system where he takes over the unethical, he uses the unethical ways to purchase or hack your system, and then they demand for a release fee in order to demand your data, and this release fee takes the form of digital currencies because digital currencies are generally anonymous in nature and it is difficult for the lawmakers or the central authority to track and recover the funds. This is also a major concern in the digital currency market. Moving on to the next or the major threat, the last one being financing terrorism and illegal operations. The perceived anonymity and ease of cross-border transactions has made it appealing for the criminals in funding, financing terrorism. Thus, terrorist organizations and other criminal networks utilize these cryptocurrencies in order to fund various criminal activities, terrorisms, and also in buying or having transactions in illegal weapons. Terrorist financing based on emerging technologies or digital currencies have been a past phase increased economic problems in the recent times. Thus, these are the various advantages or these are the various darker sides of digital currencies, and bringing a regulatory framework in this world of digital currencies has brought a wide range of problems. What are the challenges set up in regulating digital currencies? The first point being decentralized nature. The decentralized nature of digital currencies indeed makes it difficult for the lawmakers to bring a uniform law where all the criminals or the people in the dark web can be brought under the control. Also, since different jurisdictions have varying approach to the digital currencies, it makes it difficult for them in order to bridge the gap and the irregularity existing in the world of digital currency. Majorly, the lack of central authority or the regulatory framework makes it challenging for the affected individuals to seek a resolution or restitution. Thus, in order to overcome these challenges in the digital currencies, the government has come up with certain measures or regulatory frameworks in order to come up or overcome these challenges and bring a regulatory framework to the entire ecosystem. The first one being government has been using various initiatives and regulatory frameworks. Recently, RBI has also planned to launch central bank digital currencies called as e-rupee, where it brings uniformity in the ecosystem or the global economy, where it ensures stability in the entire digital currencies. Also, there is anti-money laundering and KYC regulations being made available in the recent years, where every individual who is planning to have an account or transact anything in the digital currency market is supposed to follow or adhere by all the KYC regulations and also the anti-money laundering actions. And also, speaking about the taxation and reporting requirement, in the recent finance budget, the finance minister has made it clear that all the digital currencies, gains, any profit made out of the digital currencies are being taxed under the capital gain section of Income Tax Act. With this, I would like to conclude my presentation, and also I would like to say digital currency has indeed transformed the way we interact and transact in the modern economy. Understanding and addressing these key aspects is very essential for the bright future and the development of the world of digital currencies. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Let us all strive for the brighter and a more secure future of digital currencies. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Sama. Now I request Amalin Joseph to present her paper.
Done. Just like Manali had started, predicting the future is not magic, it's artificial intelligence. Good morning, Aurangabad. I am Amalinji Joseph from Karnataka, and I shall be talking on the topic that is ChatGPT. Before moving on to my topic, I would like to just make sure that you all can hear me and see me well. All you have to do is raise your right hand and say, "Hi, Amalin." Okay, on the count of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Hi. That was great, thank you. So let us look on what does this presentation have. So throughout this, can you please be quiet and listen? Thank you. So throughout this presentation of 12 to 15 minutes, I shall be covering various things. That is, first is the meaning of ChatGPT. Second, the features. Third, the limitations. And last, the implications or impact of ChatGPT. So the first topic, that is, what is ChatGPT? It is basically an AI chatbot that is developed by a company called as OpenAI. And this is based on the company's generative pre-trained transformer, that is GPT, hence ChatGPT. This is basically a chatbot that is trained to such a level that it can mimic a human conversation. So that is the meaning of ChatGPT. Moving on to the next topic, that is features. I shall be covering a total of 3 features. And the first one is versatile. ChatGPT has been trained through various systems and various information systems to such an extent that it can perform various tasks. It can write you an essay, it could compose music, it could tell you jokes, it could also plan your Goa trip, only if Abba maan gaye to. And the second feature is large vocabulary. Throughout the training stage of the ChatGPT, they have fed so much information, so much data from the internet, Around 570 GB of data was installed into ChatGPT during the training process. Hence, being exposed to such huge information right from the beginning, it naturally gets its vocabulary. It is like having a pocket-sized Shashi Tharoor for your essays and debates. It's as simple as that. And the third one is self-improvement abilities. You know, when you open your Instagram, you see this life quote saying that learn, adapt, overcome, only then you can live your life. ChatGPT does exactly the same. It receives feedback, it analyzes its algorithm, it gives out information which is correct. The best example for this is this meme. How many of you have seen this meme? Can land be depreciated? How many? Just few? Okay. Just few, okay. So, a few months ago, this meme was viral through the internet saying that this is the reason ChatGPT can never replace CAs. If you see the question, it is, can land be depreciated? The answer is, yes, land can be depreciated, which everybody knows land cannot be depreciated. But look at the last sentence. In general, the cost of land itself cannot be depreciated, but the improvements to land, that is the buildings, etc., can be depreciated. But what people focus on is the first sentence, that is land can be depreciated. I got curious. When I was preparing for this presentation, that was few days ago, I asked the same question again. And so this is me, ask the same question, and look at this. No, land cannot be depreciated. And look at this last paragraph. The same sentence is also here. It is important to note that improvements made will be depreciated. So what did ChatGPT do? It took feedback, analyzed its own algorithm, and it's giving the correct answer now. It is telling, yes, no, land cannot be depreciated. So that is one of the features of ChatGPT. It may sound dreamy and all that, I know, but every coin has two sides. So what are the limitations of ChatGPT? Again, I shall be covering 3 limitations, and the first one is jailbreaking. You know, the internet access in various organizations and various households are restricted. They place various protocols and various restrictions to make sure that harmful information or unwanted information, we don't have access to it. Usually child lock and all those things. Even in office we have. Similar restrictions and protocols are also there in the ChatGPT. But there are few masterminds who write code in such a way that they break all these barriers, they remove these restrictions, they remove these protocols, and they get access to the darker side of ChatGPT. What do they end up with? They get the recipe of Molotov cocktail. They know how to make a nuclear bomb. Molotov cocktail sounds good only in PUBG and COD and not in real life. This is definitely what we want to ignore. And the second limitation is acquisition of bias. ChatGPT, basically they claim neutrality. But if you go and ask them, tell me a joke on Indians or tell me a joke on women, it wouldn't do that. But if you ask, tell me a joke on European or men, it would do. What is this bias? So when they claim neutrality, either tell jokes on everyone or don't tell jokes at all. What is this bias is the question. So, and also a lot of propagandas or on different level of propaganda is also being formulated through ChatGPT itself. When neutrality is being claimed, be equal. Don't have to just lean on one side. Instead, just claim be equal. And the third limitation is hallucination. You know, in the land appreciation example, if you have seen, hallucination is when a chatbot or any artificial intelligence, it gives incorrect or nonsensical answers. Just like how it said land can be depreciated, that is one example. And the company, OpenAI, that is the company, they itself acknowledge, they tell, we know ChatGPT can hallucinate. So when you enter the site of ChatGPT, you will be welcomed with this warning, which says, we have safeguards in safeguards in place. It may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information. So they're telling, we know ChatGPT will hallucinate, the risk is on you. So that is on the limitations or on ChatGPT. Next one is implications. That is, what is the impact of ChatGPT on the society as a whole or different sectors of the society or us humans. The first sector is in law. Recently, in the very recent past, various attorneys, when they create a legal motion, they take use of ChatGPT. And we know ChatGPT can hallucinate. And what happens is, it quotes few cases, those are fake. That case never happened. It is like telling Amalanji Joseph versus CIT. It never happened. It was never there. Those cases will become crucial. Like, you know, when in law it is supposed to be true and fair, true. You cannot quote fake cases as such. So, and in very recently, in April 2023 itself, in Sessions Court in Pakistan, a judge had used ChatGPT to find out the verdict of a 13-year-old accused to see if he can get a bail or not. Interestingly, they also quoted the use of ChatGPT in their verdict. It is like asking my neighbor's 4-year-old for tax slab rates. She will give me an answer, doesn't mean it's correct. And the next sector is in cyber security. We remember the jailbreaking, you know, breaking all the protocols and to make Molotov cocktails. Similarly, they can also break all these protocols and write phishing mails. Through phishing, they can insert malware into other systems. Now we are in a digital era. We know how important it is for us to make sure that our information is stored properly. When ChatGPT is giving easy access to all these attackers, making their work much, much simpler, it is at very high risk. Because if it is easier for them to write phishing mail and enter various malware into the system, it is on us, the people who have to defend, makes our work much, much difficult. And the next is in academia. Do you remember in school time, when they used to give an assignment, one topic, we'll go home, search in our books, we can't find. We'll go to neighbor's home, search in their books, we can't find. So we'll go to cyber, we'll search in Wikipedia, we'll take a printout of that. We'll come home, we'll write everything. It is not the same anymore. Internet and AI has made a lot of changes in the education system. The students, apparently 58% of the students have reportedly used ChatGPT in their assignments. This can also lead to plagiarism, you know. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Doesn't work the same anymore. So not only students, if you see research scholars, while publishing their paper, they themselves have taken use of ChatGPT. I cannot say how good or how bad it is, but taking the work of AI, which will give answers in few seconds, that will not make a research paper that effective. Few of them have been penalized for the same, but still, we don't know how many people have used that in real. So to conclude the entire presentation, I could say that I know this question in everybody's mind that will the AI take over, will the things like ChatGPT replace our jobs? The answer to this is very simple. The times are changing, the world is dynamic. We must change according to the dynamics of the time. If not, we'll be left behind. 15 to 20 years ago, people were scared of computers. They thought computers will take their job. But now we work with the computers. I know in future also we'll make sure that we work with the AI and AI will work for us, but AI will not replace our jobs. On a personal note, I would like to say that I usually write songs and poems. So when I got selected for this presentation, first idea was, let me write something about Aurangabad. This is a very small poem on Aurangabad. In Aurangabad's realm, where tales unfold, a city of history, stories untold. Its ancient roots dig deep in time, where heritage and culture intertwine. Oh Aurangabad, you wear history's crown. With every step, a new tale is found. In every corner, in every stone, forever you'll be known. Thank you. And that was a lie. I cannot write. The only thing I write is my CA exams. This was in fact written by ChatGPT itself. See, it is this easy for me to take credit. It is this easy for anybody to take credit of this. Nobody's going to check in ChatGPT if she actually wrote this or she took it from there. This is why I said the impact on it on education and research papers. This is the reason ChatGPT has an impact on us as well. So that is my entire presentation. Thank you for being a wonderful crowd, and this is a flag for you. Thank you so much. I don't know how to keep this.
Thank you, Amalin. Now let us again applaud their dedication and commitment as they take stage to present their papers. So now I request CA Akhil Pachori sir, our session expert, to deliver his speech. His vast knowledge in the field of AI will undoubtedly enlighten us and motivate our students to strive for excellence.
Everyone, please maintain the decorum.
I request everyone to please be silent.
Good morning, everyone. So, how are you all? Using? Okay, how many of you are using ChatGPT every day? How many of you are having app of ChatGPT in your phone? How many of you are using the paid version of ChatGPT? So, firstly, I would like to thank the chairman of the branch, Mr. Godbole sir, the Bhale Rao sir, vice chairman, I am really sorry, vice chairman Rupali Bothra ma'am for connecting me, the WICASA chairman Amol Goda sir for inviting me, WICASA chairman, sorry, we have WICASA, that's why that's in my mind, sorry. So, and Mr. Secretary, Mr. Indrani ji for such a warm welcome yesterday. So, I have like 15 minutes or what? Because in the clock I can see only 15 minutes. So, let's see. I will try to make this presentation. Okay, thank you sir. I think sound won't come from this, so आ गया. आ गया आ गया.
Belief is that all repetitive human work that doesn't require the deep emotional connection between two people, that will all be done in the next couple of decades, better, cheaper, faster by AI. And that is somehow left out of the conversation. It's always about factory robots and self-driving cars. But what they don't talk about is all of the white-collar work that AI is going to do.
One more video.
What do students need to study to survive in the age of artificial intelligence?
It's not a question of survival. You are about to enter, I think, like the greatest golden age of human possibility, technological development, economic growth. It's like, I think it's going to be quite fantastic. I think the skills that matter are deep familiarity with the tools and staying abreast of changes and just working with them very closely to develop a great intuition for where things are going and how to make use of it. Ability to learn new things fast and adapt to them and sort of evolve yourself with the technology. One of the predictions I'm most confident about the future is it's just going to happen much faster than the past did.
How many of you don't know who he is? Okay. So, with this, I would like to start the presentation. I think the presentation part I should skip, but still I'll just go ahead with the slides. This has been explained, everything. Okay. See, the AI is not new to you all. You have been using it since decades, since you were born. I think you all are in the 2000s or 98 something era born people. So you all must be using smartphones. You all have Instagram. You use actually Instagram more than we do. So we all know how the algorithm works, be it the social media or anything, because once you sit and scroll down reels, you don't know when it's half an hour and 1 hour, it's all gone. When you sit just for scrolling 5 minutes, that's the power of AI. Because of the algorithm, what they do is they know that what are the preferences that you seek from the social media, right? It is not about simply putting it to you, okay, this is a new video hosted on something or some topic, you just see this. No, the amount of time that you spend on looking at the reel, if you look at a reel for let's say 30 seconds whole, they know what you are interested in. If you don't spend any time on that reel, just skip it. The analytics that has been done by the Instagram backend, they know that what are your preferences, and that's how they know the ad preferences of your taste. That's all being done. Okay, next, this I should add one more beneath the ChatGPT. I should add one more app that's called Threads. Within one and a half hour, it reached the 1 million users. So let's see what Threads comes out to be. Okay, this, you know how many of you use ChatGPT? Okay, how many of you use Bard? Okay, which is better? Bard, ChatGPT? Okay. The answer that I asked at the first point, how many of you uses the paid version of ChatGPT? That was the reason of asking me. Because the free version is so much limited, like if currently if you use, in US all of them are awake, you won't be having access to that, right? Plus you don't have access to browser or the real-time internet, you don't have access to plugins, you don't have access to code interpreter. Yesterday night, code interpreter has been launched for the premium users, and the data analytics that it does, I'll just show you, because the all data that Power BI we have been using, or considering the representation in charts, graphs, that all can be done just by uploading a file, be it cleared or uncleared data. I'll show you how. Okay, वो मोदी जी वाला वो था ना कि ये ग्लास आधा भरा है, आधा हवा से, आधा उससे. So that is the past. Now in the age of AI, someone who is going to be a bot is going to survive, like Mr. Sam Altman told, and someone who says no, this is not of my use, I won't be able to use it, that person is going to sink. So it's up to you, the new generation that is coming out in the field of chartered accountancy, the amount of services, or let's say when in the 100 years ago the jobs that were created by automation or machines were different, 50 years ago the jobs created were different, and with the emergence of these artificial intelligence tools, the job and the opportunities that are going to be created for chartered accountants is going to be different. The data analytics will be done, AI implementation would be required on the business premises by the businesses, and the Gen Z that is going to come into business within next 10-20 years, because okay, Gen Y that we have all dealt with, the current CAs sitting in front of me would agree that Gen Y was not so much tech savvy, but the Gen Z that is coming out doing BTech, then MBA, and then they are coming out to business. They actually are coming out to you, reaching out to you after they have searched all the AI tools, and then after they just ask you to confirm whether it's correct or not. because ChatGPT also says so. The jobs that are going to lose, this is sector wise. I think it's something I don't need to understand. This is a prompt engineer. Okay, somebody 10 years ago or even 2 years ago would have thought that prompt engineer would be a job profile. No, right? But the paycheck that the prompt engineer are now getting is around 1.75 lakhs dollar to 3.55 lakhs dollar. So prompt engineering is also a good job if you wish to. Use cases will do. These are a few AI tools that you can use in the daily life. Perplexity is a good option. If you don't have ChatGPT plus subscription, you can use Perplexity. It's a free use tool. It has a extension as well. Then Bing chat you can use, because Bing is integrated with GPT-4. So you can use, instead of paying, if you want to try with GPT-4 in terms of internet access and all, you can use Bing. Text Blaze, it's a great tool, no doubt. It actually helps you in so many terms I cannot tell you, because in prompt engineering as well, if I just say forward slash MCQ questions for audit, it will just type the whole prompt and enter it will generate the whole prompts or the question answers and with MCQs everything. So leave it for the prompt engineering. I say you have to write a mail to a particular client or in general to every client, dear client name, comma, control C, control V from the last mail, and then you copy paste and then you send it, right? What you do, just forward slash, write the short form shortcut, like I'll show you. I think okay, how many you have access to the write me in Gmail? Help me write. No one? Okay. So you have to firstly sign up for the labs version. Okay, labs.google, you can go there. You can see help me write. Now I want to write an invitation mail to the session speaker for National Conference of CA students held at Aurangabad. Dear, see, now you don't have to go to ChatGPT and then click on it. You just have to click on insert. Done. Change the name of the speaker. I think the Aurangabad branch used ChatGPT for this. Now you can sign up for the labs and they can write it directly. So actually one more thing, I'll tell you how to identify whether it's an AI written or not. If you have written a mail, there is a first line that you must have seen in every mail written by ChatGPT. I hope this mail finds you in well, right? So that is the point where you can catch that person that has been written by AI or not. Because majority of the mails that are being generated is being started with this line itself. That is a separate thing. A person is using it already. Now I can shorten it, I can expand it, I can do everything what I like with this text. Same what we used to do with Perplexity or ChatGPT. Now this is another automation tool, that is Bardeen. Okay, how many of you are have recently qualified chartered accountancy day before yesterday? Okay, they are members, so they won't attend the CA student conference. Okay. Now let's say I have a job posting on LinkedIn, right? I just want to scrap all the commenters. Like I just ask that mention your email if you are interested in so and so job profile. Correct. So what would you do? You would only mention the mail ID. Now, me as a recruiter, what would I do? Go to LinkedIn, copy paste all the email IDs, correct? Wrong. What I would do is, I'll just click on go and enable the plugins, right? Let's do that. Okay, so this is the plus version dashboard that you can see. This is GPT-4 default version. You can use code interpreter where you can upload the files and analyze. These are the plugins. So what I'll do is I'll go to the Bardeen plugin and enable it. I'll filter that out into the Google Sheets. What it will do, it will actually filter out the profile, the name, the description that is being written on the profile, and what they have mentioned in the comment. Now, the only thing that I need to do is, I just got to copy this. All the email IDs here, okay. So this is the copy, they have created the automation playbook. Now what I have already done, I will show you how it is done. I went there, okay, one more tool you can write, Merlin. I'll go to my LinkedIn. Let's go to LinkedIn. Now I am searching for a job, okay. I have to reply and comment everything. I starting mail that you know you people say the first impression is the last impression. So what I would do, I would go, let's go to home. Okay, save this trick for negotiation with your boss, okay. I'll just click on this post. Okay, here it is. I need to add a comment. Now you can see positive reply, thoughtful reply, curious reply. Okay, now I am curious to know more about it, so I'll just click on curious reply. That's definitely a game changer, Akash Sharma. I'm eagerly looking forward to your trick for salary negotiation. With your expertise in Excel, I'm sure it's going to be a total game changer. Can't wait to save this and share it with my network. Can you please share the trick in the comments? Thanks for the captivating content as always. Hashtag excited, hashtag learn to earn. No, I won't post it. So I just created this for you because I'm not a LinkedIn person. Just now I want to, let's say, the annual financial statement closing checklist. Okay. I'll go to comment, positive reply, thoughtful reply. So this is something you can use one click, and the image that is being created on social media of you, okay, this person is, you know, such a hi-fi person, he is giving such a nice comment, such a great English. So the recruiter knows, okay, this person is definitely interesting, we should at least give a call. The chances of you getting a call and the person I'm interested, hashtag email ID. The difference you all can negotiate what the difference is. Now if we are ready with this, okay, ICAI education scheme, how many of you are going in the new scheme? Mandatory obviously mandatory converted. So you are going in the new scheme. How many PDF we have? 2. Plus there was a session of Daya sir and Vishal sir day before yesterday, I think on 5th, regarding a YouTube webinar was conducted of 2.5 hours where they discuss all the doubts and everything, right? So I mean, I don't have time for that, and student started asking me, sir, how I have so and so doubt, or what should I do? So what did I do? I actually gave the link to ChatGPT using the Ask PDF plugin and Chat OCR plugin and the Web Access plugin. I used 3 plugins. I told them analyze the whole PDF available at the link. Okay. See what they told. This is the new scheme of education launched on July 1st. Okay, that's correct. Now I will ask you questions based on the above PDF and you have to answer them in detailed and in simple language because I am a student. Of course, I am ready. Now I asked them the doubt. Actually, I have registered CA Intermediate through direct entry on 3rd of February 2023, which will be my first inter attempt. So how many of you know this? Even the members or even Daya sir and Vishal sir must have to go to the FAQs and search for such a technical question. As per the document, since you have registered for intermediate through direct entry and commenced practical training before 1st February, your first eligible attempt for intermediate examination will be in November 23. This will be as per syllabus of old scheme of education. After passing, आपको ये सब करना है. Please note this is simplified explanation. Okay. Now there was one more PDF. Apart from the FAQs, there was a PPT as well, right? Which was also launched. I told I include one more PDF into your database and let me ask question now. The second PDF is about Institute new scheme, okay, which talks about the conversion on transition. Next, I asked the same question, okay, same answer. Now there was a YouTube. This is all happened. This all happened before 5th of July. Now on 5th July there was a webinar that was conducted by Daya sir and Vishal sir, viewers. I told them also there is a YouTube link also available at so and so link, which was conducted by ICAI regarding the new scheme. I also need you to analyze the transcript of that video and then answer my questions regarding the new scheme. So I think for the new scheme, this is all the 3 databases that we have. Additionally, I can add the syllabus also if I want, but I don't want to know about the syllabus right now. I just want to know the scheme transition and all. Okay. Now I have passed cost paper in group 1 of intermediate old scheme. How many of you have done this? Passed group 1 of inter. Now costing is in group 2. So what, you have to give paper 4 in group 2 or not? Exempt. So as per the new scheme of education, if you have passed the cost paper in group 1, you will be automatically converted new scheme, okay. In new scheme, the cost paper listed in group T level, okay. This suggests that if you have already passed cost paper in old scheme, you may not be required to give the cost management paper 4 in the new scheme. So people ping ICAI and every central council member, branch person, sir, this is this. So either you can use or the branch persons can use this to answer this, all the queries. So I just key in the queries and it's ready. It is having all the whole database. Now I'm above 5 minutes. I will show you one. Okay. I had a sale data Excel sheet, right? Now I need to present the whole, what do we say, the internal audit report, or I am a consultant to that organization and I am the sales manager or whatever. I need to analyze the data and present it to the management, top level management, that is the board. Firstly, let me show you what was the data. This is serial number. This is the, the product that was sold, customer name, that is quantity, sale, profit and everything. And this is something also, okay. So this is the data of around, I don't know, 5,000, okay, 5,000 Excel sheet data. Now any Excel expert, how would you analyze this data? Pivot, Power BI, maximum. Now let's put that data into code interpreter. Should I show you live or it's the, okay, live. Okay, I just went to code interpreter. Here is the option to upload the file, okay. I uploaded the sales data. Provide me 10 ideas on the basis of which I can visualize the trends and the analysis. Correct? Now let them upload. Okay, done. Now I am asking how can I analyze the data, because I don't know what are the metrics on which analysis has to be done. I am, let's say, new to this sales team and I have to give a presentation. Let's first load and explore the data. So they have loaded it. Now they are saying there is an issue. Let them resolve that issue. The data is now loaded. Okay. Now the headers aren't assigned properly, as we also saw in the Excel book. So what they have done is, this could be the ID column, unique identifier. This looks like a description of the product. See, there was no header given, unless you must be having a header, product, profit, sales, everything. This looks like the name of the sales representative or customer. This is likely another identifier, perhaps product ID or transaction, the total sales value, the unit price, the quantity, the region. Okay. Now on what basis I can analyze this data? Sales by region, category, top products, sales over time, distribution of the sales, discount effect, sales versus quality, and sales performance. Now provide me 5 interesting visualization so let's, now it is assuming that it is, first column is ID, second is product description, and so and so. Now the code interpreter is analyzing the Excel sheet and preparing to present in front of you the summary. Okay. First chart, second chart is done, third chart. Okay, now let's move to the first chart. Sales by region. Now when the management asks highest sales region, they know that the highest sales region is in Ontario region, followed by Quebec and British Columbia, and etc. and etc. Now sales by category. They know what is the highest sales selling product. Now distribution, that is the bill amount of a particular product, or let's say bill amount to a particular customer. So you can see the maximum amount is going either 5,000 and less than 5,000, correct? So they don't have bigger amount bills. Discount effect. Here you can see the total sales value and the discount. So discount should be in positive, which is maximum in positive, and this is the percentage, or what we say, the amount that is being given, sales and quantity. Now I asked provide me something different. Now just think, there is a particular internal audit report without this graphics and data, and there is this particular internal audit report that you are presenting to the management, which has this much data. Which one is better? Obviously this one. And how much time it took? 5 minutes barely. Similarly, you can upload any data, be it employee data, purchase data, be it your personal data as well. You can upload anything in this and let the code interpreter do its thing. They will analyze the header as well. They will do the analysis and presentation as well. You just have to do is save as image and then copy it into your presentation or whatever the Word file, and then you are good to go. See. Another thing, one more thing, if it's okay. P&L analysis. You upload the whole P&L, just copy paste the Excel or whatever in text format you have. Just paste it and say, please provide me a, let's say, yeah, I will provide you a 3-year data for a company. Do a trend analysis for that company. Are you ready? Okay. I provided for 21, 22 and 23. See. The analysis, trend analysis. Total expenses, there is a decrease in total expense from 21 to 22, including improved expenses management. In 23, the total expenses increased. So I am not here to tell you what you have to do in AI. I am just here to tell you that you have to use or start using the AI tools, because a person who is not using AI will be replaced by a person who is using AI. AI won't be replacing you. This is what I say. क्या सर? अब वो क्या है, जब तक ऑनलाइन नहीं होता, बाकी पोस्ट क्वालिफिकेशन, अब देखो एक सेल्फ पेस्ड ऑनलाइन मॉड्यूल कुछ है तो देखिए अब आप यू टॉक अबाउट द प्राइवेसी, जस्ट लुक एट द न्यूज. बार्ड किसका है? So the irony of this headline or the news is कि you don't have trust you have trust issues with your own product, then how can you assume it to be a foolproof product without leaking the privacy? And when it comes to privacy, when I take sessions on cyber security, I say कि भाई जितना डेटा जाना था वो जा चुका, जिसका आधार जाना था वो जा चुका, जिसका पैन नंबर जाना था सब जा चुका, सब कुछ लिंक है, तो कोई टेंशन नहीं है, मस्ती से सब कुछ शेयर करो, बस प्राइवेट इंफॉर्मेशन अपना रोक के रखो. बिकॉज द बैंकिंग ट्रांजैक्शन लाइक यू हैव क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, व्हाट व्हेन वर यू बोर्न, व्हाट इज योर मदर्स मेडन नेम, व्हाट इज योर पेट नेम, व्हाट इज योर स्कूल्स फर्स्ट स्कूल नेम, एवरीथिंग. सो दैट शुड बी एनोनिमाइज्ड टू अ लिमिट, बिकॉज everything should not be shared online. This is what I think. Next, one more job posting, just have a look at it. I was discussing this with Kedar sir. Kill switch engineer. What is the job of kill switch engineer? When a technology is developed, you must have seen in movies self-destruct button. This is that thing, only in just a fancy name, kill switch engineer. What they do is they have to, in GPT-5, and this is opening by which company? You can look at the top. OpenAI. OpenAI is recruiting kill switch engineer for GPT-5 that is under development. Reason and the paycheck. Just look at the paycheck, multiply it in INR. Right? The paycheck is such a huge amount, and the qualification should be that you should know how, the technology, what is GPT-5 and everything, the code and everything. And you must if in case this technology turns against the humans, you must be there to तार निकालने रहेगा सर्वर का. और अगर फिर भी AI की कैपेसिटी हो जाती है कि भाई हम लोग पावर से बैकअप से लेके चलेगा, उस केस में आपको एक बाल्टी भर के पानी डालना है सर्वर्स पे, तो ये भी जॉब है इनका. तो दिस इज व्हाट किल स्विच इंजीनियर बीइंग हायर्ड बाय OpenAI फॉर GPT-5. सो यू कैन जस्ट थिंक ऑफ इट फ्रॉम द इंटरव्यूज ऑफ सैम अल्टमैन एंड द जॉब पोस्टिंग, हाउ डेंजरस इट इज गोइंग टू बी इन द AI वर्ल्ड. But there is one thing that I say to all and everything, AI won't be replacing you. A person using AI will surely replace you. It's up to you. You want to sail the boat or you want to sink in. I think final thoughts, I would say if you think that there is some technical issue, I don't think there is any technical issue in that. You have to adapt to changes. जब फ़ोन आया था आज से 20 साल 30 साल पहले, तभी लगा था भाई जॉब चल जाएगा। जब ऑटोमेशन इन दी फैक्ट्रीज आया था तब आया था कि ऑटोमेशन से लेबर्स चले जाएंगे, बट दी स्किल्ड लेबर आया, जिसको मशीन चलाना आता है वो काम कर रहा है आज के डेट में, राइट। सेम फॉर दिस, जिसको AI के टूल्स यूज करना आएगा, दैट पर्सन विल वर्क एंड दैट पर्सन विल नॉट बिकम ऑब्सोलीट। दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माई साइड. इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन यू कैन ask me there. I think I took 7 more minutes, so I'll ask an apology from Preetham sir for that. No problem. But if you have any issues in AI or any queries, you can ask me, you can ping me. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your knowledge and in-depth will definitely help each and everyone today. I would request sir to announce the best paper presenter for the last session.
Okay, so the best paper presenter for this session, which is artificial intelligence, the best paper presenter is Amelin Joseph from Karnataka. Congratulations. Do I have to announce or second, third do also? Okay, thank you.
I request sir to please felicitate her.
I also request sir to felicitate Shama and Manali.
I would request Ms. Kiran Paraswani to present a memento to CA Akhil Patsori sir. Now, I would like to present token of appreciation to our esteemed judges. I request all the judges to please come upon on stage.
Please give them a big round of applause. Now I request Pad Valdava to present memento to CA Vijay Rati sir. I will call upon stage Shruti Jadhav to present memento to CA Kedar Gokte sir. Now I would request Shardul Khekare to present memento to CA Akash Patni sir. These moments of gratitude symbolize our sincere appreciation for their time, expertise, and commitment to fostering academic excellence. Now, as we come to the end of this session, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude towards our session expert, CA Akhil Pachori sir, for adding values for today's topic of AI. Our knowledgeable judges, CA Vijay Rati sir, CA Kedar Gokte sir, CA Akash Patni sir, who made best of their decisions. Paper presenters and session coordinator, Ms. Kiran Paraswani, who have made this session more wonderful.
Last but not the least, we thank you all for your presence and active involvement, which made this session a resounding success. Now we hand over the mic to Jayashree Shinde and Amardeep Kaur for the next session on Art of Articleship.
Hello. Everyone is requested to please be seated as we are starting with the session immediately.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.